From making $60,000 a day to drowning in debt and facing arrest, the bizarre saga of the Island Boys is a stark warning. Today, we're dissecting the catastrophic implosion of the internet's most infamous twins. We'll expose the hubris, the horrendous decisions, and the truly shocking events that led them from viral sensations to cautionary tales, revealing the one critical choice that sealed their fate. Before we dive in, imagine you had a single, unexpected viral moment. What's the smartest financial move you'd make in the first 24 hours to secure your future? Share your game plan in the comments below. Long before poolside serenades, Alex and Frankie, the Island Boys, navigated a childhood scarred by loss and delinquency. Their father's early passing left a void, propelling them into a cycle of petty crime, including burglary and grand theft auto. Law enforcement knew their names. Their mother, despite her efforts, couldn't rein in their wild streaks. These were kids who believed they were untouchable, experiencing the juvenile justice system as little more than a slap on the wrist. This early life of uncontrolled rebellion, bouncing in and out of temporary detention, instilled a dangerous sense of invincibility. Kicked out at 18 with nowhere to go, they poured their last cash into tattoos, hoping to mimic the aesthetic of SoundCloud rappers. This desperate attempt to create a new identity, however superficial, was their first pivot away from pure chaos. Even a fresh coat of paint can't hide a crumbling foundation. Their initial foray into social media was, frankly, a flop. Inconsistent views and a lack of direction meant no stable income. Then, on October 13, 2021, everything changed with a single, bizarre video. Singing Island Boy in a pool, the twins accidentally unleashed a digital wildfire, racking up over 5 million views in a week and tens of millions more across platforms. They were global sensations overnight. Yet, the reception was largely negative. Hip-hop legend Snoop Dogg himself couldn't stomach it. The song was objectively bad, but its quality was irrelevant. Its meme potential was off the charts. Parodies and edits exploded, amplifying their reach far beyond any genuine artistic merit. This was their golden ticket, but they failed to grasp the critical distinction. Viral for the wrong reasons is still viral for a time. Here lies the cruel irony. The Island Boys believed their fame stemmed from talent, not from being the punchline. They were the butt of the joke, a source of collective laughter and bewilderment. Yet they convinced themselves they were the next big names in hip-hop. This self-inflated delusion crashed hard when they were booed off stage just seconds into a Miami club performance. Their full music video, a dismal attempt to legitimize their art, was met with brutal, sarcastic comments. One viewer claimed it cured paralysis by making them rise and click the sound to mute. Even as reality hit, the money, initially, kept flowing. $40,000, then $60,000 a day. Too good to walk away from, blinding them to the ephemeral nature of their fame. Knowing when to fold is crucial. Knowing why you're winning is even more so. The first major stumble on their path to financial ruin came swiftly. Shortly after their meteoric rise, Kodak Black, a prominent rapper they admired, offered them a record deal. A stable, long-term career path was within their grasp. Their response? A flat refusal. Fly Soldier rationalized it by saying he was independent and doing pretty good when it comes to the money, fearing labels would simply take my money. This decision perfectly encapsulated their greatest flaw, an overinflated ego and a profound ignorance of their own limited talent. They genuinely saw themselves as entrepreneurial geniuses, always making the right calls, even when presented with a lifeline from a legitimate industry player. Pride often paves the quickest road to ruin. Their appearance on Logan Paul's impulsive podcast served as a masterclass in hubris. When asked if they possessed an inherent musical gift, their confident yes confirmed their self-delusion. The real turning point came when co-host George Janko offered practical financial advice, investing their extravagant jewelry as a safeguard against future hardship. It was sound, empathetic counsel. Their reaction? Explosive outrage.
We have multiple.
Wait, that was. Yeah. Hey, that was for you guys.
Yeah,
that wasn't like a hate shot.
I don't need financial advice when I probably make more money.
They interpreted helpful consideration as a personal insult, turning a friendly chat into a venomous argument. Their bruised egos led them to storm off the set, prioritizing their image over any chance of valuable guidance. Dismissing good advice due to arrogance guarantees hardship. The meme began to fade, and with it, the tidal wave of cash. Views plummeted, bookings evaporated, and the internet's fleeting attention shifted. By the time the twins grasped the severity of their situation, it was already too late. Instead of preparing for the inevitable downturn, they had spent most of their earnings on cars and jewelry, prioritizing outward flex over financial stability. In an even more disastrous move, they sold the rights to their viral song to a man named Check the Star. When the income streams finally dried up, they had literally nothing left from their brief period of immense wealth. Desperation set in, pushing them toward increasingly erratic and self-destructive behavior. If you're finding this deep dive into internet fame's dark side insightful, hit that like button and subscribe. We uncover the real stories behind viral sensations every week, so you don't miss out on the next cautionary tale. In a desperate bid to reignite relevance, the Island Boys resorted to a truly cringe-worthy tactic, a manufactured public feud. They began accusing each other of being responsible for their fleeting success, with Fly Soldier claiming, "I made Island Boys," and Kodiak Red retorting, "You made Island Wars." This transparent attempt at manufactured drama backfired, further eroding public respect. They even doubled down on their impulsive exit from Logan Paul's podcast, believing it made them 5 times more viral than a regular sit-down. This revealed their fundamental misunderstanding of public perception. Audiences don't support self-absorbed individuals who treat others with contempt. Manufacturing drama is a short-term fix with long-term consequences. With traditional avenues closing, the twins sought the next viral shortcut. In April 2023, they shocked the internet by announcing a joint OAF account, which quickly morphed into something far more disturbing than anyone anticipated. Over months, they posted increasingly salacious and uncomfortable content. The ultimate low came on August 1st, 2023, with a video of them making out, horrifying viewers worldwide. While it briefly brought them back into the viral spotlight, it was for all the wrong reasons. They saw it as a victory, a way to get people talking. However, this stunt annihilated any remaining respect they had. No reputable artist would work with them. No label would sign them. Going viral for disgust is a one-way ticket to irrelevance. Despite the catastrophic loss of income and reputation, the Island Boys clung to the illusion of being wealthy gangsters, flaunting supposed mega mansions, sports cars, and diamond jewelry. The reality was a stark contrast. Most of it was fake, and they were drowning in debt. One individual, Poker, revealed they owed him $150,000 from Cameo money, which was their primary remaining income source. Their desperate attempts to maintain the facade led to reducing their Cameo price from $135 to a mere $30. When even that failed, they resorted to associating with notorious internet personalities like Jack Doty, a move that further alienated their dwindling audience. False appearances crumble under the weight of genuine financial reality. Their desperation fueled more erratic and destructive public behavior, characterized by picking fights and stirring drama for any viral moment. A particularly infamous incident involved them being accused of hitting Jack Doughty's girlfriend. With Jack's own internet presence imploding, the Island Boys were left without a digital home. Yet again, their path continued its downward spiral, sacrificing dignity for fleeting fame. Alex Fly Soldier, despite becoming a father, tragically exploited his baby's health issues, a NICU stay, for TikTok views. Frankie Kodiak Red's situation is even grimmer. He was arrested for domestic battery in May 2023, and again in February 2025 for possessing drugs and a gun without a serial number. When desperation dictates action, consequences multiply. The Island Boys' story is a poignant, almost tragic demonstration of how quickly fame can turn to infamy when devoid of self-awareness, financial literacy, and basic respect. Their early trauma, coupled with an inflated sense of self, blinded them to opportunities and accelerated their downfall. They squandered immense, albeit accidental wealth, burned every bridge, and traded a chance at legitimate success for shock value. Now, they are largely left with nothing but a legacy of poor choices and internet notoriety for all the wrong reasons. The only path forward for them is a slow fade into obscurity, remembered not for their music, but for their self-sabotage.